Beautiful. Yeah, you got me. Go small this way. Yeah, bye.
Hello and welcome everyone to the Premier Destiny Q&A session, which we have on Tuesdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're so glad you were able to join us today. And for those of you who are joining us for the first time, this is Paul and Joan of Premier Destiny. And on Tuesdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we take questions from our audience, from our clients, from our followers, just from anyone who is interested to learn and grow in the space of personal development, success, prosperity. We can certainly help you. So we have some questions and we filter them. Today we have one that is really interesting, that is close to my heart. So I'm so excited that we're going to be taking this question today. But before we start, if you're joining us for the first time, Paul and I are from Premier Destiny, and we help ambitious professionals, aspiring business owners, or current business owners go from the ordinary to the extraordinary. So why not you? All right. We believe that life is abundant and that everyone deserves to live a successful and prosperous life. So that is why we devote this time on Tuesdays to make sure that anyone who is struggling in this area gets the help that they need. All right. And today, I would not waste any more time, but let me read the question from George, who is in Ottawa, in Canada. All right. George says, or he asks, how can I dissect which financial beliefs are serving me in a positive and beneficial way and which ones do not? Okay. So from this question, I can already tell that George knows their financial beliefs. We can call them money beliefs, right? To just make it easy. That they are money beliefs that can actually hinder or propel us, okay, toward the results that we want in life. So he is kind of not sure which ones are serving him, which ones are not. And that's what we're going to help him do today. We're going to look at some financial beliefs and help him come up with a strategy, right, to be able to dissect or to be able to figure out, for a better word, a simpler way, to be able to figure out which of those beliefs are working for him. All right. So I'm going to start off by saying, George, thank you so much for sending in this question. Like I mentioned earlier, I love it. I actually wrote my book, Money Locates You, right here, Money Locates You. And it's an international bestseller, by the way. If you have a copy of this book or you don't have it, make sure you grab a copy from Amazon. It's on Amazon, Money Locates You. All right. The very first chapter, I go into talking about money beliefs. And you will be laughing out loud as you read through some of the money beliefs of, the movers and shakers in the financial world, right? And some of the money beliefs of ordinary people, some of our friends, family members, acquaintances, clients. So you'll be able to get that from the first chapter of Money Locates You. So going back to George's question, I would like to start off by giving you a brief background, all right, about money beliefs. And sometimes we don't really know that what we experience in life, the results we get in life, are a result of our money beliefs because they are there. We may not even realize that they are there, and they are helping us make decisions that work out for our good or not for our good. Okay, so let me take you back to money beliefs. How are these money beliefs formed? Okay, and I want to say that they start right from our childhood. So we have an early exposure to money beliefs. We may not realize it, and this may also help us who may be parents out there or aunties and nephews. That little one growing up, their beliefs are being impacted, their beliefs are being cultured, they're being nurtured by what they see around them, what they hear on a daily basis, what they're exposed to in the family, right? Even at school, kindergarten. elementary school or college. Okay. A child may be growing up witnessing their parents constantly quarreling over bills, bills haven't been paid and things like that. And they may grow up thinking that, money is hard to come by, right? I take myself as an example. Okay, I grew up in a home there was a lot of love. Love was in abundance. There was positivity, but I saw lack in the sense that there were times when we had to, you know, put things together to make ends meet, so to say. So I may have grown up. That may have been my mindset. Thankfully and gratefully that has changed because of personal development and my personal experiences, right? But I grew up in that environment. And to me, money was maybe for my belief was that money was for some people, right? Not for everyone. Okay. Or that you had to work very hard to get money. Those were the things that I saw around me, and that's what formed my beliefs. Okay. So again, talking about the background on money beliefs, okay, and then you look at cultural influences. What does the society make you believe? Okay, in some cultures, just talking about money is taboo. Talking about wealth is taboo. They feel like, if you're wealthy, you are the different class, maybe you're doing some crazy things to acquire that money and wealth. So for them it's a taboo
or shady
or
things.
shady things, right? So that could potentially lead to financial illiteracy, okay, where people don't want to be exposed to learn more about how they can acquire more money and become more wealthy because according to their culture, it's taboo. Okay. How about our personal experiences? When you grow up, maybe after your childhood years, you are now in college, you're working, but the job is not cutting it. You have to put together so many checks to pay your rent or your mortgage. Those are personal experiences that can also shape your money beliefs. Could be one of hardship, or it could be one of abundance. If you have a successful financial life, it could be one of abundance. So I just wanted to throw that in to help set the stage, so to say, for the discussion that we're having today about money beliefs and how they impact our results. Okay. So for George is how does he tell which beliefs are serving him positively and which are not? Okay. So without knowing much of what his beliefs are, we're going to give it a shot and just share some general concepts that can help George and our vast listening and viewing audience today. All right. So without much more further ado, I'm going to pass over to Paul to start sharing some tips, some suggestions on how to analyze or dissect or figure out which beliefs are serving and non-serving. So over to you, Paul.
Thank you, John, and greetings, folks. Greetings to our vast listening
Mhm.
audience. We're so happy to be able to share this time with you and share some ideas with you that hopefully are going to be able to help impact your money life, right? Your financial life, right? It's all about that. As John said, we're we serve folks who are professionals, ambitious professionals, and business owners as well. We help them go from the ordinary to the extraordinary. This is where it's at. This is based on information I've learned from masters who've been in this line of work for years and years and years. And so we're gonna, like John said, we're gonna take a look at share some ideas about George's question here.
Mhm.
Um, I suggest let's start by dissecting and evaluating your money beliefs. All right,
Mhm.
I'd suggest we start off by listing all your money beliefs. Okay, I mean, so we can get more clarity, around money for you. I mean, what were the beliefs that you had growing up, for example? Because some people believe that their mindset, as John shared with us, their belief was that money grows on trees. Okay, indicating then this indicates a potential scarcity mindset, right? Because if you believe that money grows on trees, I mean, then it's not readily available, right? And I mean,
You have to climb the tree to get the money.
exactly, exactly. There you go. There you go. I mean, I grew up believing that money was plentiful in the world. Okay, and that I'm entitled to it. That was my belief. So and so those beliefs growing up are going to make a difference, right? The other thing also I want to suggest is that you want to evaluate how each belief influences your financial decisions and behaviors,
Mhm.
so you can understand the real world impact of your beliefs. Because those beliefs that drive our action, drive how we interact, they drive how we relate to money, and most of all, I believe drive how we attract money to ourselves. That's key. If you
Mhm.
believe that money is the root of all evil, one may repel wealth. You may
Mhm.
repel, okay, because you're gonna send those indications out there. You're gonna send those thoughts out there. You're gonna send those feelings out there, and guess what? Money's gonna go away,
Mhm.
right? Because you're attracted by who you are, by the beliefs that you keep,
Mhm.
right? So that's extremely important. Um, the other thing also you want to do, George, is you want to compare your beliefs against your financial goals.
Mhm.
Are they serving you? Are the beliefs that you're holding now regarding money? Are they serving you? Are they helping you reach whatever financial goals that you may have?
Mhm.
Because that's gonna if they're not in alignment, if your beliefs are not in alignment with your goals, then you gotta change them, right? So it wouldn't work for you. Okay. For example, if your goal is financial freedom and I believe in living for today, it's gonna be counterproductive, right? If
Mhm.
your goal is, like I said, if your goal is to you go now, you want to be financially free and earn what you want, so you can do what you want, so you can enjoy the lifestyle you want, then living for today is something you're not going to entertain, right? You want to look for the future. You want to look at investing. How
Mhm.
can you do things that get you ahead so they can get to that financial freedom that you would like? All right. The other thing also want to do, once you've looked at all of those, you want to choose empowering beliefs. Consciously choose to retain beliefs that are empowering and align with your goals. And discard, of course, the ones that don't.
Mhm.
Right? I mean, you want to reframe certain beliefs that don't work for you. I mean, you want to be, in fact, one of the things you want to reframe and say, money can be earned and you can earn it. Instead of money doesn't grow on trees. You can reframe it and say, listen, I can earn whatever money I want to if I can find the right opportunity and I can make it happen for me.
How about believing that money locates you,
There you go. That's a good
right?
one. That's a good one. Yeah, Jones, I'm gonna put it up again. Jones, international bestseller, Money Locates You. That's a good one.
Mhm.
And she has a lot of tips in there too, so you might want to check it out. Pick it up on Amazon. So those are some things that you might want to consider. I would further suggest you might want to seek a professional guidance, consult a financial advisor or a coach to get insights and strategies, so you can then begin to build that robust financial foundation and strategy that you need. Because some of this information might be new to you. It really might be. And again, remember, folks, that because these beliefs have been with us for so long, they're not gonna just go away
Mhm.
right away. It's gonna take some time for it to go away because you created these beliefs over years, maybe decades, right? So you may need a professional who can come in and give you some strategies to help you
Mhm.
build new money beliefs that will help you then get to whatever goals you're looking to get to. All right. So learning about investing can shift a belief from investing is risky to investing in a calculated risk with potential rewards. Remember, folks, a lot of stuff we may fear certain things because we haven't had a chance to check into them, right? We haven't,
Mhm.
fear, like I say, fear is a big thing, big one. What overpowers fear? Knowledge,
Mhm.
right? Knowledge overpowers fear. So I would strongly suggest, again, meet with a financial advisor or a coach, who is in this line of work, and then get their thoughts, get their guidance. Because the more knowledge you have, the more power you have on your side, the more then you can then
Mhm.
change your financial situation and then go for the ultimate goal, which is financial freedom, which I hope is what you're looking for, George.
Mhm.
All right. I hope these ideas have helped, George. I'll turn over to Joan to, share some more with us. Over to you, Joan.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Paul. Wow, that's a great start. And I would just like to add a few more suggestions as far as dissecting those financial beliefs or money beliefs. How do we go about doing that? right? I started out by giving us a background, on how we cultivate these beliefs, these money beliefs. And they are so deep rooted, deep suited, seated
Mhm.
in us. They're in our subconscious minds that, we just act on them without even unknowingly. We are habitual creatures, we just act on them. So, for example, a person who believes in scarcity would avoid investing,
Yep.
okay, for fear of loss. They may be like, if I lose that investment, then I don't have any more.
They
Okay.
risk consider risk averse, right?
Exactly.
They
Exactly.
don't want to take risks.
Exactly. Or somebody who is, on the other hand,
But John, we're not even talking about just taking risks. We're talking about taking calculated risks,
mhm,
right? I
mhm,
mean, you don't want to just blow your money out there, right? It's risk that you've thought about, you've consulted with some people, you've seen, you've gotten some knowledge about it. So when
mhm,
you're taking the risk, it's a calculated one, so that you're more likely to get a reward, positive reward, than any
mhm.
negative fallback from it. Correct? Isn't that what we're talking about?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Paul. So you want to start out, George, by analyzing your results. Like I mentioned earlier, your results will tell you whether the beliefs that you have are serving you or not. As they say, success leaves clues.
It
Okay.
does.
So too, financial or money beliefs that serve you positively will leave clues.
Yep.
Okay. In your bank accounts, in your
It
investments,
will.
in your lifestyle, you name it. So those beliefs will leave clues in your results. So you want to start by analyzing your results. Okay. Take action regularly, review your financial statements. We used to get them by mail. Now you can go online, you see your financial statement. Just take some time, go through your financial statements. Are you consistently seeing lack of savings? Maybe sometimes you're overdrawn. Okay. That could be traced back to your belief that you don't have to save now. There's it's not important to save for the future. That could be a belief. Okay. So what do you do? Link link your results to your beliefs. Draw a correlation between what you've seen in the financial statements, right? Or your financial patterns to your listed beliefs. Paul talked about listing your beliefs. Okay, just list them. You may not know whether they are positive or not. Just list them. You
John,
want to say
yeah, I
something?
want to just add that,
Mhm.
I think we've all heard the thing about, little man cannot get ahead. The little man cannot get ahead. Or the little lady cannot get ahead. It's a false belief, right? That's a belief.
Mhm.
I mean, John talked about it. I mean, and how do you override that belief? By more knowledge. So
Mhm.
these are, I just want to throw that in there. You know, the little man can't get ahead.
Thank-
The deck is stacked against us.
yeah,
Only the rich can get richer.
yeah,
That's not the case, folks. That
yeah.
is not the case.
Yeah. So once you've, in this case, analyzed your bank statement, draw a link. See if there's a correlation, okay, between your results and your beliefs. This is just to help you understand which beliefs are manifesting in your financial outcomes. Okay. So if it's the one of scarcity, if it's the one of like money doesn't grow on trees or money is only for some people, you may be seeing a
The
dip.
little man can't get ahead
The
either.
little finger. You may see a dip in
The
your
deck is stacked.
you may see a dip in your financial statement. You may see your overdrafts, right? Things like that. You may see a lot of debt. You can't get out of debt. Your credit card bills are piling. You may see that. Okay. If you are observing a pattern of excess spending, it could be linked to a belief that it could be a belief of immediate gratification,
Mhm.
right? Over long-term gains. If you have the money now, you want to spend it now, and that may result in excessive spending.
Mhm.
Okay, so you can see how your belief leads to the results, your financial results. Okay, so what do you do? Once that connection is made, you see the results and you trace it back to your belief, you start now to actively work to reshape your limiting beliefs. We
Mhm.
call them limiting because they are
Correct.
they are hindering,
They're not.
stopping
They're not
you.
serving you.
They're not serving you from reaching that financial goal. Okay.
And being the best
Um,
person that you can be.
absolutely, absolutely. They are not serving you. So you want to start working toward reshaping, re-identifying, your money beliefs, to figure out which ones are going to be helping you get the results that you desire, which ones are going to reinforce your goals, empower you to achieve your goals. Okay, it's just to make sure that you foster positive financial behaviors, okay, to help you get the results that you want. So you may end up taking the action of shifting from spending now, right, to a mindset of save and invest for the future, or for future prosperity. Okay. And that can help you, that can really serve you in terms of meeting your financial goals. Okay. So I hope you've seen how we've taken you from listing your beliefs, reviewing, analyzing your results, in this case, looking at your financial statements, okay, aligning those results back to those beliefs that you listed, and then taking action to correct the results that you get, the clues, the clues that are in your financial statement, or it could be in your lifestyle. Maybe you're not able to do the things that you want to do because you don't have the money. The clues are all over, folks. The clues are all over. All right. And our beliefs have a tremendous role to play in terms of us accomplishing our financial goals. So I just want to say that it's very important to understand your money beliefs. Okay, it's paramount in steering you in the financial direction, in the journey, helping you. It's like GPS guiding you towards in that financial journey to your end results. Okay. Before I pass over to Paul to just maybe give us some closing remarks, I'd like to share the story of a client, one of our clients that we had some time ago. And this may help you see how all of this comes together. Okay. They had a belief that they had to spend money to make money. We've all heard this, right? You have to spend
Right.
money to make money. And then somebody will go like, well, I don't have the money. How am I going to spend it to make the money? Again, is it true or is it not true? But this was their belief, right? That you have to spend money to make money. So to them, that translated into a cycle of high spending and debt, right? They just kept spending because, like, okay, I have to spend money to make money. I have to spend money to make money. I don't know whether I don't know what investments they were doing or whatever they were doing, maybe going to school, one degree after the other or something. I don't know. But they believed that they had to spend money to make money. So it was a cycle of high spending and debt, which reflected in their financial results. Okay. So when we guided him to analyze his statements, like I just mentioned earlier, he was able to see and recognize the impact of his beliefs, okay, on the results that he was getting. So he decided to modify this belief to wise investments lead to wealth creation.
There you go.
So that's the belief that he adopted.
There you go.
So instead of just saying you have to spend money to make money, we guided him to say you have to spend wisely. So it's a wise investment. Okay. So wise investments to lead you to wealth creation or to financial success or financial freedom or to get you out of debt. Okay. So then he started to focus on financial education and get his strategy for spending turned around. And over time, his financial results began to change. Okay. And he could see the transition from his old money beliefs to new money beliefs and the results that he was getting. Okay. Was increased savings and profitable investments. So, folks, I hope this has really helped you, Johnny, and all watching us today, to see how fundamental our beliefs, how paramount, how important, they are in shaping our financial results. Okay. So whether you are in a situation where you don't have savings, you're constantly overdrawn, you can't pay your debts, credit card debts are piling, you know, all of that, you can't pay your rent, mortgage. take some time and analyze. Just go through the scenario, the steps that we gave you here today. And if you need more information, of course, reach out to us. All right. So I'm going to pass over to Paul for some final thoughts um, that he may want to share with us today.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, yes. Thank you again, John. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. This was good. This was good. Just some final thoughts. I want to just share with folks that money beliefs can either limit or empower you depending on how they align with one's goals
Mm-hmm.
and values.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They can either limit or empower us. So it's important for us to really take the time to evaluate what those money beliefs are for us.
Yeah.
And if they're serving us, that's getting us to where we want to go or not. Because the journey, our individual journey to financial prosperity begins with acknowledging,
Mm.
right? We got to acknowledge it, we got to evaluate it, and cautiously choosing one's financial beliefs and behaviors, again, the ones that serve us.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We hope again that this time with you has been informational and helpful, and that George and many of us out there will take advantage of this information and create a life of freedom for themselves, financial freedom, that is. All right, folks. Thank you again for this time. Thank you so much, folks. We encourage you to learn more, to continue learning the more of what we talk about here by checking out our website, premierdestiny.com. Premierdestiny.com. You can also contact us or email us with any questions that you may have.
Mm.
If you want to consult with us privately, you can reach us at support@premierdestiny.com. That is support@premierdestiny.com. We thank you and look forward to seeing you again next week.
Yes,
Same
yes,
time, right, Joe?
yes. So I
Mhm.
just want to add, we are switching our websites a little bit. So please make sure you do www.premierdestiny.com,
Yep.
okay, to
Yep.
get on the current website. All right. So thank you all for joining us again today. We'll be seeing you next Tuesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, take care. Life is good. Make the best of it.
Absolutely. Yep. Make it a great day, folks. Bye now.